back to the NAB show floor. This is Dan Chung. I am the editor of newshooter.com, and this is the Vitek booth. Our next guest on our show is Steadicam. Robin Thwaites, welcome.
Hi Dan, how you doing?
It does seem like only yesterday that we were discussing Steadicam in some other trade show somewhere else on the planet.
Yeah, may have been IBC, but I remember it.
Okay, but here we are again. What's changed with what's new from Steadicam?
Okay, well the big news is that we now have production versions of the new modular M1 Steadicam,
and that's this right
which
here.
is this one.
Can we get a wide shot? Show everybody. Yeah. So that's the big one here.
Yeah. So we had the prototype here last year. We've refined a lot of things on it. It's very slick. We've added in things like D-taps under the nose box.
You want to show people?
Sure.
Be careful with that. I don't know whether we'll get
excellent.
it reach.
You trust me with the camera, Dan?
Yes, I do trust you with the camera.
Okay.
So what have you got
Where
to
are
see?
we?
You have to go a bit wider. Just pull the zoom. It's just.
Okay. What I wanted to do was
zoom,
actually
pull the zoom backwards.
where are we there?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so we got D-tap connectors on the nose box here. We've got a slightly, the stage has been refined. It was a little wider before, but it's still just as rigid. Danny, can you just spin it around so we can see the post is now indexed. It has an index channel, so it stays in line. We've got a lot of extra sophistication. I can't really show you because otherwise it's going to unbalance the rig. We've got a nice, that would be good for Danny. We've got a nice little illuminated spirit level on the back. We've now settled on 3 HD lines down the post, plenty of power. The base is minimal size so that we can make the most use of the post over the range. Fabulously smooth gimbal with, thank you, as if by magic is demonstrating, with very little friction on there.
This is pretty much state-of-the-art Steadicam now that we've
Absolutely.
got.
Do you want that back? Yeah.
And you have an exo vest there. Is that standard or is that an option?
Basically, the kit is you decide what you want. So we do sell it as a package with an exo vest and G70 arm. But if you just wanted the sled with or without monitor, you could have that. This version has a flat stage, a fixed stage on it. We have available tilt stage on it as well. So and you just build up the package as you want it.
Okay, and then sort of at the other end of the spectrum almost, can we do a little dance here, move you around? Can we flip positions? Mind your
microphone.
Mind your microphone. If you step across the line,
sure,
and just flip around. It's a little dance of Steadicams we've got going on here. It's excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, what on earth is going on here? I think we have to show people this. I'll do it. That's okay.
You can do that one, yeah. Okay. Well, obviously we're aware of the number of brushless gimbals that are in existence. One of the issues, if you like, with a brushless gimbal is actually that you're still carrying the weight on your arms, and Steadicam has traditionally taken the weight through to the body, which is much easier because it's obviously a more sensible place to put it. So what we've done here is paired up a Steadicam arm, one of our lighter weight Steadicam arms, together with a bracket we're calling SteadyMate. So at the moment we're carrying the DJI Ronin, and it still gives you the same stability and control with the Ronin, but it takes all the effort off of your arms, so you're no longer struggling to carry it.
So this is a standard Steadicam arm. This is a Scout. Is this?
It's a Scout arm. Has the only modification to the arm being the extended arm post here, and then we've devised this part of the gimbal to adapt directly into the Ronin.
So how much is that is it an accessory, or do you have to buy it as a complete kit with
It's going to be either an accessory for someone who has a Scout arm and vest at the moment, or as a complete kit with the armor vest. Price isn't fixed yet, so we'll talk about somewhere around $3,000, but don't hold me to it.
And then, do you make this for other gimbals? Will it attach to other gimbals?
This is the first one. We finished this on Friday, so
okay.
it really is a first, and so good news for you. But I think the general reception here has been very good.
It's kind of interesting that Steadicam, a lot of Steadicam operators might think that gimbals are not the perfect device for some things, but you're willing to work with people who want to use it. Is that the deal?
Yes, basically there are a lot of them have been sold. They don't have the same degree of precision as Steadicam, we believe, although I'm sure people would argue. But in the follow mode, you can never have the same precision in the panning that you can with a Steadicam.
But if you are going to use one, and you want to stand in it all day, then you now have another option for doing so.
Exactly. It takes the strain off the operator.
Okay. How does that feel on?
That feels great, and I can concentrate on my shot because I'm not worried about having to carry the weight. I mean, I'm literally got my fingertips on it.
What's also interesting is that the one Steadicam characteristic that a lot of people talk about is the ability for the operator to have eye contact with the person that you're working with. Normally, when you have a gimbal and you've got two hands up, you can't really see. How is that? Is that better, or is it?
It's better in the fact that I don't have to concentrate on lifting, because now I can actually connect with my shot and just really focus on that instead of the fatigue that's going on.
But could you see a subject better from this? You don't have half of the bar, right? So you can have a bit better eye contact.
And I can really place it wherever I want, so I can get a better viewing angle.
How high can you go? How can you do that?
Up there. That's my max right now.
And then down? Can you get to the deck?
About there right now, with that long post.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Robin. That's. I wasn't expecting to see that from Steadicam. That's all I can say. I really was never expecting to see that.
That's what we like to surprise people.
Any idea how long before it's going to hit the market?
No. It's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. I think that's the best way.
Actually, one more question. What is the minimum arm for that setup? And
we've done this with the Scout at the moment. We've not experimented with other arms at the moment. So I think we're going to concentrate on this setup for the start. And obviously, if someone has a Scout already, they've got a nice 8 kilo lifting Steadicam in any case. So potentially someone could end up with a combination of that plus the existing sled. As a Steadicam operator, obviously they're going to be very aware of how the camera can be made to move nicely. So yeah, it could be good for both counts.
Very cool. Robin, thank you very much. We'll be right back after a very, very short break.